So it's been great being back here in Diamante, now that I've got some extra time on my hands. And so I wanted to come back to take care of stuff on the house, do some painting, do some staining, all of those things, and also add a little extra. I padded the schedule a little bit and enjoyed myself. So I want to try to. I've got a lot. Again, like always, there's always so much more material, pictures, videos, etc., to capture than I could possibly hope to do. But I'm in love over here. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, it's October, and my young son is still in high school, so Corey's at home, getting him back and forth, which I appreciate. But we both agreed this will be the last time that either one of us comes and travels alone. But having a blast, and we'll try my best to share some of it with you, several festivals, whatever. But I can say one thing unequivocally: October here in Calabria is the best time of year. All the big tourists are gone. The weather is ideal. It's still tropical, which is fantastic. It even might be on the cooler end, maybe lower mid 70s. Just perfect. So I hope you enjoy. So just south of Diamante is a village called Belvedere Maritimo. The village sits up high on a precipice overlooking the Tyrrhenian Sea. Beautiful village, about twice the size of permanent residents as Diamante, about 10,000. It's a beautiful, beautiful castle that sits at the center of the Centro Storico. And here there's a monastery, and within the monastery, and I'll show you this later in a separate video, there are the remains of St. Valentine. But there's also a statue to the patron saint of Belvedere, and that is St. Danieli. You'll see that Belvedere sits up high in the mountains, beautiful views of the countryside and of the seaside down below. This is the monastery, and again, within here is a statue that they revere for St. Danieli. And St. Danieli studied under St. Francis of Assisi, and he's considered the patron saint of Belvedere. And so each year, there's a large festival to celebrate St. Danieli and, again, to revere him. Very similar to a lot of Italian villages that hold up a given saint or even the Blessed Mother to look over them and protect them. And I was fortunate enough on this trip to be there during this procession. It's initially preceded by removing the statue from the monastery, which sits at the top of the centro up high, and then a group from the church march all the way down, and I believe that this group left the church around 4:30, and something 2 to maybe even 3 hours later, this procession wound its way down the hill all the way to the seaside. And you'll see that in the front of the procession is the priest, and these are the friars from the monastery itself that oversaw. You can see the relic from Saint Danieli at the front, and the statue of Saint Danieli being carried on their shoulders. And then that statue is going to be, for now, placed into this smaller church, this local church right here on the waterfront. But this is for everybody in the village to pay their respects and ask for him to watch over them and provide protection. And that's sort of the beginning and the end of it. And then everything else, joint in celebration. What was wonderful this time was to see these traditional Calabrese dancers in their traditional costumes and garb, dancing the tarantella and playing the traditional music. Really special. So with that, I'm going to shut up, and I'm just going to let you enjoy it. It's definitely special for me. Enjoy. And that concludes another day in the Italian paradise. Italy is a land of so much history, so much culture. There's just so much to explore, and there's just not enough time in the world to see it all. We'll do our best. It's incredible. If you haven't been, I highly encourage you to come. But hopefully you're enjoying what we're sharing. We're glad you did. And drink a glass of red wine and enjoy. Wherever you are, have a great night, great day.